Hi, welcome to SEAZONE. Today I'll be teaching you how to clean our aquarium. For the first step, you want to make sure that you turn off the electricity. Just like that, okay? So after that, you take the light out, remove the cover from here. What you want to do is you want to unplug this thing, and then you can just remove the light out. Okay, so the next step, you want to remove all of the ornaments within the aquarium. Includes any dead fish, if you see any plants. Ornaments. This is how you remove the pump, okay? You use two of your fingers here. You go reach behind until you feel suction cups, and then you pull up from the suction cup, and then you just come on like that. And then you want to remove the sponges on both sides, both up and down sponges. And then on the other side, the same thing. For the next step, you want to prepare a melamine sponge. So what you do is you move up and down, down, up. You repeat the same for the back, down and up. Then if you want to reach into the sand, usually what we do is we will just move the sand to one part, and then you clean up where the sand used to be using a sponge. So make sure when you're doing servicing that you also clean up the top of this part here. So I'll show you how to clean up the filter sponge next. So what you need is you need a running tap. You just rinse it through until you get most of the dirt off. Okay, it should be okay already lah. That's how you clean up the sponge. Okay, so after you clean up the filter sponge, and then you've arranged the sand in a position that you like to see, I'll now show you how to put back the filter sponge and redecorate the aquarium. So once you remove your pump, make sure to use put in the sponge. First one you want to put in is this C-shaped sponge. Now this C shape here has to be placed on the outside so that the water can go in. Okay? So you want to push this in, push it all the way to the bottom, but don't press it down. Next will be the regular shaped sponge. Now you want to fit it lengthwise in. So the longer one should go in this way, okay? Just the same method as before. Push it in, squeeze it down, but don't squeeze it too hard. And then it goes in, then the pump goes in next. So the pump, as stated earlier, you have to make sure that the nozzle, it goes through the nozzle, see? You will see bubbles coming out, that means you've done it right lah. Alright? Then that's all for that. So now I'm going to show you how to redecorate. The first step for redecorating is you have to follow your heart. Just follow your imagination. Now for the final step. You want to get a microfiber cloth and then use it to just clean the front of the glass like this. Remove any watermarks, fingerprints, anything like that. Put it in the notch. Use the notch again, okay? Make sure all the wires are intact. You don't want to have any wires dangling about. And then you want to assemble this back here. So it's important that you want to make sure that the electric is off at this time, otherwise you might end up electrocuting yourself by accident. Okay? So now I'm going to show you the final result of our servicing. So after a while, usually the water will settle down by itself. The filter will clean up all the gunk and particulates in the water. By the next day in the morning, it should be clear again. So after this, doing servicing should be normal. Right?